Good morning. How are we this morning? Man, I am friggin' tired. Hold on. God dang Discord. Hold on. Microphone is turned way down. Sound control. Hold on just a minute. I'll get to you. Recording, microphone, blue snowball, property, level, turn it up. Turn it up some. Alright. So here's the deal. Good morning, Scalda. Shy What's up? That's a new one. I hadn't seen that one. Robert Reynolds, Brian Vines, Philemon Frenzy, 3D Print Trucker, Matrix Clone, Renaissance, Tinker Dork, David Olsen. How are we this morning? There's Mike. Check it out. Pepall's Projects is back, finally back with us. How y'all been? Hold on. Still getting settled from the move. I hear you, brother. Well, listen. For those of y'all, including me, that were hoping that the Tevo Little Monster would not have any problems, well, we ain't there yet. And I ain't figured out what it is yet either. Okay, first off, y'all know I started trying to do the frog the other day. And it printed, man, the layers are so good. It printed so nicely. The infill was crap, so I stopped it. So I tried 3 or 4 different times, and it wasn't sticking. I don't have any idea, buddy. What's up, Minnesota Maker? Carl? That printed case. Oh, yeah. That works. I did get the monitor on. Everything worked. I don't think it's hardware this time. Or I don't think it's that. I think it's slicer and filament. All of my... Yeah, good party. Yeah, we were at... We went to Gator Nights last night. We didn't leave Gainesville until about 11:30. Or 11... A little after 11. And, it's a 2.5 hour ride. So I didn't get home till 2. And I only had about 3 hours sleep yesterday. So, that was the technical difficulty this morning. Body clock said, nah, you're not getting up. So, I did have a little technical difficulty this morning getting out of bed. Anyway, in Discord in a quadcopter room. How about that? That's pretty cool. Well, welcome, buddy. Everybody welcome Shy Sty, I guess. Give him the... Country Club welcome, because he is welcome here. I'm running late this morning and I'm still slow. What's up, Ricky Tanner? If I missed you saying hello, pop it in there and say, hey, me, or something. I don't know. Yeah, whatever, Mike. Welcome my foot. But look, man, I mean, this thing, what's aggravating is, like this print here that I'm starting now. This is just a straight up single country tree frog. And it started out perfectly again. I mean, that's the cool thing about this. Every time, what's up, Llama? Every time I hit the start button, it's perfect. It's working great. And believe me, I've got several feet and outlines and all that. So then I started a benchy, right? And of course, we always start benchies. I want you to look at that. The print quality on that it's second to none. I mean, the layers and stuff like that go together. It's perfect. Look at that hole. 3D benchy. But then I get this. Then it started this. And that was the filament. I had it retracting too much. So I'm like, okay, let me shut down the retraction. Let's fix some temperatures, because I had done another little one, a regular size benchy, and it turned out great, and it did almost the same thing. All right, except that infill, yeah. And I found out, well, the infill here is fine, but on the frog, I found out that you needed relative infill on this instead of, non-relative. Yeah, John Mac's fine. He put in there yesterday. He was safe, man. He told me happy birthday yesterday and posted he was safe. So then I did another one, man, and it printed great too. It's a bigger one, right? I mean, it was much better. The temperatures were better. The deck was better. No stringing. But then I got that. Got that. No, the infill was not soft and under extruded. Sorry, it was thin because I had it at 100% instead of 100 and some. But then we got a thing. So I came in, the nozzle was jammed, and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this freaking filament. Let's try something else. It wasn't jammed. It had pulled back, cooled, and went back in. Are what wheels catching? On this extruder? Or what? Are you talking about the wheels in here in the thing? Well, if that was the case, Eddie, I mean, you would think they would like always hang at the same time, and it's under extruded and shifted. It's not even Yeah, it's a layer shift and under extruded. Yeah. Okay. But then, okay, so I'm like, okay, let's change filament. And let's see what we get. So I put in some 3D Solutech now. Albeit this has been sitting over there on that printer in this humidity for well over a month. Okay. And then I started out, man, and it looks pretty good. I did it at 0.3 layer height. That's not 0.2. I was trying to get it done fast. And I had it running at 120 or 160 millimeters a second. So then we get this. No layer shift. Just very, very under extruded. I mean, it's very, very under extruded. And then it catches up, and the print quality still isn't that great up top. But like I said, this was running at, I think this one was running at 120 millimeters a second or something like that. So yeah, it's the infill is brittle, as you can hear. Yes, it's Bowden and a 3D hot end. E3D hot end, yes. Yes. It's the E3D Volcano. Nope, I actually put this nozzle in brand new. When I put the hot end back together, it's a brand new 0.4. And it's a hardened steel nozzle. Okay, here's another problem I'm having. Okay, if I don't run that first layer at 240 degrees, it is not going to, it doesn't, no, I'm running them higher. That's what I was getting to. If I don't put the first layer at least 240 degrees, it doesn't spread out and make a solid layer. I've got my first layer right here. Let me pause and cancel this. Pause. Cancel. And that's why I'm saying this isn't the board or the motors or anything of that nature. This is pure. I don't think I've got this right yet. Okay. If I set the temperature to 240 degrees, I get a bottom like that, and ignore the scratches and all that, because that's on the build plate. But I get a bottom like that is solid and beautiful. Yeah, if I print like that, started right there at 230 degrees, and then the second layer was going to drop to 220. This is what my infill bottom looks like at 230 degrees. That's weird, 3D printing trucker, if it is, because I have a original E3D V6 in here, and I have an original 3D V6 thermistor on the one I got the setting from. So I don't know, man. I can almost guarantee you it's in settings or some other part of the hardware. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I've got to do a frog. I'm going to exit this preview mode. I'm going to edit this process. I'm going to change these temperatures back because I want it to print. I'm going to put 240 for the first layer, 235 for the second, and then I'm going to add one at the third layer to 230. Because it will be fine doing that. In the cooling, I stop at 40%, and it's okay. But let me prepare to print. Let me put this out there. Save tool past the dish. I'm gonna put 240 on here so I remember where I start at. But I will tell you, I think that as far as retraction and the layer heights and all that stuff. I think I got it all. What's up, Martin? How are you? And Colin, I didn't tell you good morning either. Tom, Filament Frenzy, Eddie Moser, I didn't tell you good morning. Sorry, I didn't jump right off and go, what's up, everybody? But double check the line width in Slicer. I'm in 3D. Let me see here. Exit preview, edit process. Where's that at in Simplify 3D? I've got it on manual extrusion width at 0.48. I can put it on auto, which is fine, but auto runs at 0.48 as well. I just figured I would manually set it. The retraction is all working. I'm not touching retraction right now until it gives me a reason to. So adjusted the stepper, said what? You know what, Robbie Mac? I really don't feel any older, other than I'm tired because I ain't getting no sleep. What's up, Alan Ritz? How are you? Good morning, Robbie Mac. Tom Willis, good morning. Adjusted the settings for the stepper motor. What settings? I mean, which ones? The amperage? Because I did down the amperage. He had it running at 1800. 1.8 amps. And what's up, Canadian Maker Project? And the Hypercube over there, I've got it running at 1200, but I put this one I think at 15. Let me check. I can check it. I mean, that's why I love this, because it's so easy to check and to set. So system editor, config. Let's see what we got here. What do I got on my motor? These are set at 12. Let me set these at 1500, because 1500 is just about right from what I understand for the Tevo motors. So 1500. Yeah, we'll do 15 across the board, because they were getting pretty stinking hot. Right, yeah, I want to restart. Oh yeah, Tala 3D Prints is signed into the wrong one. Oh no. My extruder settings are spot on where they should be. One thing I did, like I said, I had the extrusion width, or the infill width at 150%. Alright, so the infill, I've got it 125 width. Okay, that's fine. Layer first height is 120%, which is okay. Temperatures, the hotbeds, it was 60. Start at 240, 235, 230 on the layers. Fan is 0, 25, and 40. Ah, yeah, it's better. I'm slow this morning anyway, Tom. Believe me. Alright, so G code, nothing. Relative zero distance. On the advanced. Yeah, we're going to do that, but that's it. Okay. Only wipe for the outermost perimeters. From the old board, no, I did not. Let me go. I can check the smoothie wear. I can actually plug into it. I don't know if it'll. Well, all I've got to do is take the card out, right? Where did I put the smoothie board? I think I put it in a box. Now, where did I put the box? There it is, right there on the floor. I can take the card out of here and look at the configurator. You're right, though. I probably should do that. Alright, you're plugged in. Let's stick this in here and let's see what we get. Let's see what it looks like on the smoothie wear side. Config, edit with notepad. Y alpha. Okay, that's all alpha, beta, gamma. Extruder. It's got 849.47. So let's copy that. Now that's at 16 steps per millimeter, right? Or is that 30? No, that's 32. Okay, so it's all set to 32 as well. So let's go back in here into config. Hold on. That it shouldn't be the same? Oh, yeah, I probably need to do it the same as my Hypercube Evo, because it's running a Titan, and this is as close to a real Titan as you're gonna get. I mean, the Tevo Titan extruder is pretty good. Thank you, Tom. I'll look at that. Let me open it up. Let me go ahead before it gets out of that. Yeah, I know, Eddie. It's close though, because on my I paid attention on my benchy here, and it was perfect infill. And then on my frog, it was good infill. So I don't know. Let's look at it and see though. One thing is, he had the interpolation wrong on the stepper motors, which made a great difference when I changed those. And right now he's running the extruder at 32-bit, and it is running at 800 and something steps. What is it running at? It's at 837. This is somebody that gave me theirs off of a Tevo, and you're right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's completely different each machine. So we can do that. We can absolutely do the extruder. I've got to remember the what is it? I forgot. But I will tell you, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the Smart Effector kit is $69. So I believe we're going to order a smart collector for this set. But then I've got to buy the arms. I think that's it though. Just the collector and the arms. I don't think there's anything else. But the arms are not cheap. The arms are quite expensive. So, well, yes, I know that. The problem is that the Smart Effector, you have to buy the arms, and the arms, I have to get a measurement on these, which I think I know the exact millimeter of these, and they won't be exactly the same on the Smart Effector, but you got to buy the mounting kit and all this other stuff. Hold on, I got to find my blade here. Where the heck did I put it? So I can get the rest of this frog off of here. But we will we will check it out. Come on. I just need the little flat one. I don't need a special one. Nope, that's not it. Not up there. Hold on, let me find it. Because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't find it, of course. I don't see it down here. I don't mean it's not down here, but I've got one over here. Oh, well. Got my spanner hand going. And I will tell you, I did take another guy's advice. I'm doing the purge stripe on the front of the bed, kind of like you do on the Prusa. I know it's kind of weird to do on a Delta, but I am going to do it anyway. All right. Sorry, I haven't been awake long. Yeah, I think I may do that for sure on the Smart Effector. I've just got to look up I've got to see if it's financially feasible right now before November. But I do want to say that this thing is so quiet. It's so nice to listen to run. All right, so what is this one? This one is the new one. Where's my edit process setting? I want to make sure I've got everything right here. Yeah, infill is 12%, 120. How much infill extrusion width do you think? Right now I've got it set at 125. Before I had it set at 150 for the Tevo, for the smoothie wear version. But I don't know. One thing I wish I had, and this is me wishing again, that I had I need to set up some type of system that holds the bundle of wires in the middle, because they like to hang onto the arms, and it's crazy. All right. Colin, you'll have to, well, for one, you don't need a sensor. It uses the nozzle as the sensor. Here, let's look it up. Duet Smart Effector. Let's look right here. Let me show you the screen. Let me fix this first. Hold on. Prepare to print. I want to start this frog. Give me a second. Do that at normal. Hit save. Oh. That one. Yes. Yes, I do. Go back over to the fouet. There's, delete this one. Yes. And upload the 240. Open. We're going to start this print real quick. Yeah. No, I do not have it in front of me. I looked at it the other day again. But yeah, I mean it's so nice, man. Or at least that's what I've heard. Here, let me fix the thing and we'll look at it. We'll look at it together. Screen. Here you go. Alright, so the Smart Effector, I mean, this is the kit that you get. And there it is mounted. The only problem, see, is that it uses the ball tip magnets. And not only very tight homing, from what I understand, Eddie, you know that the nozzle is flat. Well, when it prints, you have a trailing and leading edge, which can cause issues on a print. From what I understand, it's supposed to keep the nozzle way more flat than a normal print. But that doesn't mean anything. What did I not do? Yes, print it. And okay, it's started up over here. Alright. Built-in nozzle contact detection for the Z probe. 3 white LEDs to illuminate the bed whenever the hot end fan is powered on. Green LED to indicate Z probe triggering and successful programming. Amber LED to indicate power to hot end heater. Matching PCB carriage adapters ensure uniform spacing between bearings at the top and bottom of the rod for accurate nozzle motion. Power and signal connectors on top for connection to the 3D printer control electronics to make removal of the hot end easier. That's a good one. Connectors on the underside for hot end heater, hot end fan, print cooling fan, and temperature sensor, which is cool again. Now, I do want to know what type of cooling fan a lot of you use on your Deltas, because this one uses 2 fans from the sides, and it gives lots of cooling, but it's a pain in the butt. It's compatible with the E3D V6 hot end using a custom heat sink available as part of the kit. Have to use the magnetic ball studs with M3 tails. Compatible with 12 and 20 volt, 4 volt heaters, blah, blah, blah. Programmable nozzle contact sensitivity when used with Duet series electronics. So, you can... Yes. So, I mean, it's a big improvement all around. One of the things I do need to look at, though, is the wheels in this carriage. And I want to replace the belts with... Well, not the belts, but the wheels with linear rails. The problem is, I got the linear rails and they were too small. Thanks to David Olson, by the way. Thank you. And so I put the new ones out on my list. I hadn't got those yet, and I will maybe eventually. But also to mount those is a pain. Because there is no... You can't just mount them. You have to drill and tap and do the whole 9 yards to mount linear rails on this machine. How's the weather here? It's sunny. Yeah, it's sunny. Morning, Mike Whaley. I think that that I'll like it, and you know, it's like trying to fix a car when you don't know exactly what's wrong with it. You keep improving everything or fixing everything until it just magically goes, woohoo, we're gonna work now. So here, let's watch this thing. Let's see what we get. Not the overhead. I need the 920. And I know that from past y'all could hear this thing. You can't hear this running now. Do you hear that? Oh God, it is what you hear is the fans though. I mean, I hear a little bit of the retraction from the extruder. That's it. Yeah, no screaming bantering, Mr. Buttram, nothing. But I don't know if y'all can see it. Can you see the infill? You cannot. The infill, even at 240 on this, it's got to be extrusion something, because that was just crap. Get over on the other foot so they can see it. You can see the infill under there. You see that? You should not get infill that looks like that. Not at 240 degrees. I mean, so that to me would mean like extreme under extrusion, I would think. But that's weird whenever I didn't have that on my other prints, even on the base. As you can see, look at the base. I mean, it's fantastic. No, Robbie Mac, the PID tune on this, no. Jake from State Farm. What's up, buddy? Joe, how are you? Thomas M. Ross? Don? Appreciate y'all coming in. But even the second layer, I mean, it's not, it's right now at 230 degrees. And even the third layer, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's just not filled in correctly. So as I said, we're gonna do the calibration on it. We're gonna get it straight. Because I think even with what I've got as far as the effector and all that, it should be printing fantastically. Oh, I started a big frog. I started one. He's pretty big. I bet, Shasta. Well, as you weren't here, I upgraded the Tevo Little Monster from a SmoothieWare board to a Duet replicated from China. Alright, let's cancel this. Let's look at what we got. I mean, really and truthfully, if you look at it on the bed. Oh, come on. I get it there in a minute. You got to get it to the right spot. There you go. Now look, that's what I got. And that's 3 layers. Thank you, Ricky Tanner. Yeah, I bet y'all had a little bit of rain and stuff yesterday. Hope everybody's alright. Somebody asked me about John Mack. He did give out the OK signal. I haven't even looked. Yeah, it's broke. But it does look like under extrusion. Alright. Do I have my magic marker? Magic marker. Oh yeah, I guess Ricky. And that you don't need to say nothing else if you don't want to. I get it. And thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Hey man, I want to tell everybody. I want to tell everybody that told me yesterday, today, the day before. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. I do appreciate it. I really wish I could find my Sharpie that I'm supposed to have on my desk, but ain't here. Come on, Sharpie. Just appear out of nowhere. And let me know that nobody took you in the other room. I don't have a Sharpie. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So, let's set the temperature on this extruder up. Well, you know what we can do first? We can run a PID tune first. Let's run the Duet here. Turn the 920 off. Duet. PID tune. 31 and how many quarters? Oh, it's a lot of quarters after that. Morning, Thomas Elrod. No, Don, it's not 31, man. What anniversary is this? I'm trying to figure out what anniversary I'm celebrating. It's the 15th anniversary, 17th anniversary of my 29th birthday. '17th anniversary of my 29th birthday. Alright. Computed from the first order plus delay. Okay. Uses the model-derived PID parameters. If you use the M301 command to set the legacy PID parameters, the controller for that heater switches over to use them. If you run a successful auto-tune or you set the model parameters manually using the 307, the controller switches back to using model-derived. Okay. To see which set of parameters is being used, run M307H number, where H is the heater number. Alright. So let's go to the G-code console and run a M307H0 and send that. It says heater 0 model. Gain is 90, time constant 700, dead time 10, max PWM is 1, calibration voltage 0, mode is bang bang, inverted, no frequency, default. So, right? I'd call it something else, even harder than bastard or bitch. Get some medicine, Eddie. Not the liquor that you think you should. Alright, so auto-tuning is initiated by the M303 command. Auto-tune heater 1. Which one's heater 1? Okay, that's the wrong one. Let's go to heater 1 and see what we get. Time, the gain is 340, time constant 140, dead time 5.5. Calibration voltage is 0. Mode PID inverted no. Okay. Computed PID parameters for set point change is P13.4, IO 482, and D51.4. Computed PID parameters for load change is P. I don't understand these, but it's doing its thing. Let's do an M303. M303. H1 S240 and hit enter. Auto tuning, and now I can just hit M303 and it's supposed to report the auto tune status or last result. What's up, Matt? How are you? Alright, so it's heating up. It's gonna do its thing. Yeah, it's heating up. It's weird that it's green and it's heating up. And it's green because the active temperature is set at 125, which is weird. Because it's not slowing down. If it is, it's overshot by like 60. Yeah, I don't know. But it should be going to 240, which is what this says. Later, Joe. Later, Joe. Have a good day, sir. Alright, so it hit 250 and now it's going back down, so it jumped over by 10. So we're going to see how this works. What's up, Xander? How are you, buddy? Good morning. Good Saturday morning. Auto-tune phase 3 peak temperature was 253.9. Auto-tune phase 2 heater off. Phase 1 is heater on. Okay. I'm great. Tired, but great. And I'm older than your daddy again. Wait a minute, James. Where did I miss James's statement? Okay. Let me in Discord show and tell. Well, that's kind of weird. I don't know where that folder's at. Show off your prints. Ah. Nice. That's all right. I mean, that you know, that gives it a kick anyway. All right, let's see where we're at on the auto-tune stuff. It's on phase 4 of 4. I don't know. Looks like it's cooling way off. It may be finished already. Hell, I don't know. I think there's another parameter you're supposed to be in there to tell it how many times to do it, to take the average or whatever. Yeah, I don't think that the duet does it. So let's go to H1 and hit enter. Okay, it says warning, heater 1 appears to be overpowered. If left on at full power, its temperature is predicted to reach 846 degrees Celsius. Auto-tune heater 1 completed in 220 seconds. Use M307H1 to see the results, or M500 to save the results. Let's run M307 on H1. It did change it quite a bit, actually. If I go back down to the H1 I had below, here, let me show you. I can show you, and it'll be easier. If you look down here at this is the first one that I ran right here, right there. That was the first M307H1 that I ran, and in comparison, this is the second one. So I think I believe that I should hit the M500 on here. Never let the wrenches touch. I'm going to hit save on that. And so the PID tuning is done. Now, do we think that fixed my under extrusion or not? Let's get out the thing here. Let's run this out to 120 millimeters. I'm going to take my Sharpie. I'm going to lock this so that I don't bump it and knock it off. I'm going to hold this right down here. We are going to mark the filament. That's a little less than 120, but we're gonna mark it there. All right, so now let's bump up the temperature to 220 degrees. And hit set and turn it on. It's heating up. Who sculpted Walter's head? That would be 3D Printing Llama, if you need any help with that type of stuff. Now I'm going to leave the bed in bang bang mode because it seems to be working just fine, so I'm not going to do that. His mama. Oh, Tom's on it this morning. How do I know what program? Yes, I do. He used Sculptress. Sculptress is free, and he used it. So, all right. So we are here. So if I go to Control, hit Extrusion, Actually, no, I don't want to do that because I can't do it correctly on here. Yes, I can. Yeah, I can. So let's do it. If I say extrusion of 100 and hit extrude. I got a couple of tick tick, so it's extruding too fast for one. Alright, so now let's see what we got here. Need to unlock this and measure. So let's measure using the same methodology that we used before. And I got to stop right there. So I am at, what I do, 120, and I have 47 millimeters still showing. All right, so somebody help me out with the calculation again. All are calc. I forget. Come on, somebody. What's the extrusion calculator formula? It's like 120, or it's what I got, which was, what is 120 minus 47 equals, divided by 120 equals times 100 equals. That's showing a 60.833. That's not right. Did I have it backwards? Let's see. Come on. Is it what you got divided by what you get, or what you're supposed to? It's what you're supposed to have divided by what you got. 120 divided by, what was it? Shit. 73 times 100. No, that can't be right either. No, it's your current. Your current. Hold on. Calculate EXTRUSION. Since nobody knows what you got times 100 divide by what it gave. Really? Calculating flow rate. Alright. And you may be right. I just want to make sure. Old steps times 100 divided by new measurement. Okay. That sounds correct. So my old steps per millimeter, let me go over here and get those. Settings, config. My old steps per millimeter were 849. Copy. Yeah, so I got to do 120. Right? Yeah, times 120. So that's fine. There. Times 120 equals, and then you divide that by what? Divided by the new measurement, which was 73. So that means that says I got to put 1,396. Tell you what, let's do a 100 millimeter sample. That way, I don't think that's going to be right. Put it on 100 exactly right there. I'm going to try to be a little more accurate. But it's kind of hard. I mean, you know, there's really no precise way of doing it, which is stupid. Without some type of filament monitor that tells you how much you actually pull through, this is the best we have. All right, so that's dead on 100 this time. So let's go up here and hit extrude. And we're extruding 100 millimeters again, which is fine. It's skipping, which it should. because it's going too fast. Alright, so let's take this now and measure there to there. Oh, that's great. Now I'm showing 26 millimeters. Alright, so Control V times 100 equals divided by, I had 26 left, so what is that, 74? Yeah, it's showing 1,147 is what it's showing. Let's try that. $1,147 point. Well, it was at 840 something, so I mean that it could be right. 9324. So we'll just put 93. I don't think the 24 is really gonna matter. 93 and hit save. Yes. And now we do it again. Close that. Run this up to 240. Set. Wait for it to heat up. Oh, gotta turn it on. 1,147 steps per millimeter. That would mean it tries to feed it faster, right? I would think I need to slow it down because it's skipping. I think I probably should start where I have my one set for my Tevo Little Monster. Because it's set at 32. Yeah, I know. You have to set it and then redo it, right? You set it, redo it, set it, redo it. But I think that I need to slow it down, so I'm probably going to do it. Alright, so now we measure again. We run this out to 100 again. Because if I'm not mistaken, my my hypercube, it was doing the same exact thing, and I changed it from 800 and something to 500 and something. So I may go over there and check it, and or not go over there, but get on there and check it. I mean, all right. So I have a 100 millimeter mark. Go to print. Nope. Control extrusion. 100 extrude. Yeah, it's stripping like crazy. That I went the wrong way. Right. Yeah. It's way off. It's making it there, but it's doing it by skipping a lot. And it's, see, I've only got like 10 millimeters left this time, but the skipping on there is crazy. So let's go check out what the hypercube is. And I know they'll be different, but let's go check it and we'll start there. Kuntry. Kuntry Cube Local. Go to settings. What's up, Hawk 3D Proto? Alright. So let's go to settings, system editor, config. It is set at steps per millimeter is set at 519. Now I have, let's do this. See, let's set these up the exact same way that I have that one set up with the micro stepping and that type of stuff. That way I don't have to friggin' worry about it being different. Let's comment out these two lines. Boop and boop. We'll paste that in there because we can. Now on there, let's go over here. All I did was put the interpolating on the E-motor the same as it is over there. It's fine, not a big deal. And let's set this at 519, which sounds much more better. Save changes. Yes. Is the hot end hot? Yeah. Yeah, it's at 240 degrees. According to the temperature gauge on here, it's 240 degrees. So I need to go back to 240. I guess I could show you that screen right there. So you can see that it set at 240. I turn it on and we can watch it get hot. I did slow my feed rate. That's what I just did. I cut it down to 519 instead of 1,147. So we're going to extrusion. We're at 239. Let's do that. Here, let's mark it off at 100 again. Oh, come on. There we go. There. Alright, so we're marked at 100. Now let's hit extrude. Now I skipped a whole bunch. It's not grabbing at all. Well, hold on, I got a jam or something. Because it's not moving filament at all. And it should be at least moving it, whether it's slow or not. Yeah, it didn't move at all, so let me see if I can push it through here. We're at 239. Oh, we're jammed. So, yeah, got a nice ball at the end of it. How does it jam with just feeding and not retracting or anything? Come on. I tell you, I'm about fed up with the hot end on this thing. I've done everything you can to this hot end, and it's still no bueno. And I'm not gonna knock the E3D V6 Volcano because I understand it should be a good nozzle, but this one has not been. It's not jammed. It's like it's cooling, and there is no in-between play. Believe me, when I put it together, there was no play. All right, so let's measure again and try again. Bowden tube gap in the hot end. Let's see. Could be. Could be. It was backed out quite a bit. That could absolutely be a cause of it right there. Of a lot of my issues, actually. And it's really funny because I have a new Bowden connector, a new coupler, a clip on the coupler, got a clip on the top coupler. Can we not just find something that just holds the Bowden tube in place without having to worry about all this crap? Alright, so let's set that at 100 again. We're still at 240. Extrusion. Extrude at 100. Got a little skip. Little skip. Little more skip. Little skip. Lots of skip. And there, yeah, see it's pushing my Bowden tube out. How is it pushing the I can't pull the Bowden tube out, but yet it's pushing it out. Come on. You're good there. You're good there. Let's see if I can get through 100 without friggin' skipping. Nope. It's immediately skipping. It jammed again. About to aggravate me. Hold on. Mac 3D design. unhook the Bowden tube from the outside of the extruder and calibrate it that way. I get you. Guess I could do that. Alright, so take the clip out. That is actually a good idea, Carl. About time you had one. It's just a pain in the ass since I have it all. Guess I could do it right here, right? At the top of the extruder. Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. That'll probably be the easiest anyway, and it'll be more accurate. More accurate. Cut this off. Then I don't have to worry about any of that. I can cut this off flush. You can cut it off flush with here once I get it done. That way we're doing the extruder, not the hot end. I get you. That makes sense. Alright. Good deal. About time you had a good idea. I told you. I know, right? Occasionally. The blinker fluid might be low. We might need some riser lights for that parachute too, as we jump into this combat zone. What in the hell is going on? Well, for one, I can't get it up through there without a Bowden tube in it. Do I need a short piece of Bowden tube? Because I have that. Let's cut one of these off pretty close to the vest right there. And stick it down here. So that was not wanting to go into there. And then I'll take it out. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so now, take that out of there. We're going to cut this off flush right there. Right there, perfectly flush. And I'm going to say, extrude 100 millimeters. Alright. You know, it sounded like my dad's coming over here. It really does. But it is almost 10 o'clock, so cannot complain. Yeah, it's way over extruding. Way, way, way over extruded. I guarantee there's 130 millimeters worth of filament pushed through there. Here, let's cut it off flush right where we did before. I'm in here! Yeah. And let's measure what we got right here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Playing with all my buddies in here. Come on in.
Playing burnt lamp.
Yeah.
Thought maybe you're making a movie.
No. What you doing?
What the hell is this on the floor?
A bunch of shit.
You get it from neighbors.
Who?
I don't know.
Where?
Somebody bought that lot next door.
Good. Good for them.
They over there clearing the hell out of it.
Good. Maybe they'll build a big, nice house.
That's why I was out there mowing the ditch, being nosy. I can't mow it. I got to get a belt.
What kind of belt?
Dry belt. Not the dry belt, the deck belt.
The deck belt.
Yeah, but I got an electric clutch, see, and you can't tighten it up.
Right.
No, just wait. I'll wait till the first.
I was actually thinking about that piece of property the other day.
I thought about it one time, but it really ain't much there anyway.
It's an acre.
You reckon it's a full acre?
It is, according to the plat.
It tapers down. Not all that, it's too close to that damn promised land shit anyway.
Yeah, they're not going to like that either. Promised Land may have bought it, Daddy.
Maybe.
They may be expanding.
Nah, they would have cleaned it up themselves. They got tigers in there cleaning it up now. I'd rather have Welch's. I don't think I want tigers doing shit for me.
Well, if it's somebody that ain't from here, they wouldn't know no better
Well,
anyway.
that's true too. The tigers kind of half-half. Or they was moving houses and shit.
Alright.
And I'm filling my britches full of shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I meant to tell you, I found that damn air hose thing.
Where was that?
It's in the truck.
Oh, in the little truck.
I still ain't found that draw on that damn battery yet.
Huh.
Some of it's in the alternator, but it's still got a little draw on it.
Alright.
Probably around them damn tail lights somewhere. Because you went in there and rewired them.
Right.
And they ain't right.
No, the taillights are right. I wired them back the way they're supposed to be.
The tail lights, but it's still, when I turn my right blinker on, both lights blink.
Okay, then it shorted out again.
But something ain't right.
Inside the socket, it was shorted out inside the socket, and that's what's happened again.
The trailer, I mean the
actual socket. I bought some cheap sockets and put in there.
Yeah.
But it was shorted completely out.
I go to pick and pull them, cut some off. I'll get the whole end.
Trying to find this calculation again they gave me.
But some of it now was in the alternator.
Yeah.
Because I wiggled them alternator wires and because I cranked it up and disconnected the jumper cable.
Yeah.
And it cut right off. I said, oh shit, that's an alternator.
Huh.
So wiggled them wires, cranked it back up, and then took them off and it stayed running then. So. But it was putting out, but I guess it sucked my damn knife up to it.
Well, good.
Yeah, I go out and crank it up now twice a day just for the hell of it. But if I go hunting, I'll set my damn boat battery in there.
Yeah.
With some jumper cable.
Right.
Oh shit, it's gonna be November before I go hunting.
Yeah.
Unless I go squirrel hunting, then I park beside the highway and I take the car. And when the damn battery was dead in the van, I said, what in the hell? But now it's been bad. I say bad if you leave the switch key on for just a few minutes.
Yeah.
The battery is dead.
Huh.
Or dead enough it won't crank. Now I can't even see shit no more. What the hell are these?
Oh, that's why are they at? Oh, they're in the box.
They's in the box.
That's pins that goes inside these connectors.
Oh, okay.
You crimp them on and then
I
plug
can't
them
even
down
see
there.
no more.
Yeah. Yeah, I redid the board on this, put a whole new board on it, and now it's quiet, but this ain't pushing the filament the right speed, so that's what I'm working on right this minute.
Trying to program it?
Yeah, get it calibrated. All these guys are helping me.
How come y'all come back from Gainesville?
Cause I wasn't supposed to stay in Gainesville.
Oh, I know. You want to spend the night?
Hell no, plus her air conditioner's out in her apartment. I tried to take a nap yesterday. Didn't work.
Not hot as it is right now.
It was so freaking hot in her apartment yesterday.
Yeah, it's so hot outside in the afternoon. You can't do
and guess what? I ain't going outside either.
I probably won't do much. I got my chain horse soaking. I'll probably go down there and tear it apart and get it going. Sometime the next week I'll change them blades. I got an appointment next week, an appointment the week after, and then the week after that I got to go to Gainesville.
Dang.
Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, man.
Well, at least the car will help.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, I have to say the truck, and yesterday, let me tell you what Shawna did. Y'all listen while I tell him what my daughter did to us yesterday. She's been telling us since March her thing was at 3 o'clock. Okay? She calls at 10 minutes to 10 yesterday, says it's at noon. I told you that. When we got in the car, it said we would get there at 12:38. We pulled up 12:10.
You cut it a little short, didn't you?
I cut it a little shorter. But yeah, I just wonder I didn't get a ticket yesterday.
Yeah.
But we got there, and then we did all of that. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind going to see her get the, award or whatever. We got to meet the lady that did the scholarship and all that stuff. It was nice. They didn't give a presentation. They said, hey, can all our scholars stand up? They stood up. Hey, can all our donors stand up? They stood up, and they fed us dinner, and that was it.
You could have stayed home.
I could have stayed home.
All right, well,
all right, Daddy. Love you.
Love you.
For those of you that don't know, that's my dad. All right, so let's see what we got now. Let's lay this out on here and pop that. My God, that is dead on 100. 100 after that correction. So, extruder has been calibrated. And yes, it was way over extruded. And it was jamming. That's why it was being such a bitch. Hold on. because I had it set at 800 steps per millimeter, and I finally settled with 319. Or whatever that was. I think it was 3 something. What was it? 319? 396, 18. So from 800 and something to 396. Alright, so we're done with the calibrating the flow rate. Alright, now, I'm just going to try to print again. The hell with it. I'm going to load some filament back up in here. I'm going to try to print my frog again. My extrusion factor on my frog is 1, so I'm not like over extruding it or anything like that. Let's see. And you know, that could help with the, make sure that my tube is plugged all the way in here again. Ah, dang. This little wire thing on here is a pain in the ass, but that's okay. We got it. It's alright. So now let's try again. Yes, Shasta, the hot end is hot. We're not doing anything. It doesn't matter. Alright, so we're going to hit the Country Tree Frog and we're going to let her go. But thanks for calling me stupid and making me do the calibration on the extruder, because I'd have been pulling my hair out again. But it was at 100. It was dead on 100. So yeah, I'm happy with that for sure. All right. Now fix my jam. I did that. Shut up, woman. Yeah, there was no resistance whatsoever. It's done. Right? All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, Shasta. I thought I was caught up with the chat, and it's way the hell back up the chat. My bad. I'm sorry about that, buddy. I do make mistakes, believe me. And if you don't believe me, ask these guys that have been here a long time. Yeah, I was back up. I had backed up the chat to see the calculation again, and that was my bad. Yes, they did need calibrated. So yeah, do that. Do that when you get a chance. And you, oh, there we go. All right, so it kicked in. Let's see if we can print a frog this time with some decent calibrated extruder. Because if that does it, then great. I mean, I'm ecstatic with that. That, you know, again, my fault, of course. So let's turn on the 920. Let's put it back over here. We're going to run through the E32. And then we'll run the Country Frog again. Maybe I can get by with one of these. This sucker, with the infill that I put in it and all that stuff. I know, right, Ron? It blows my mind when I do it too. Well, you know, we do have some of those Shy Style. I'm not going to lie. We've had a couple. Yeah, there you go. My wife will take care of me. I don't know. After yesterday, she can't remember shit either. And did y'all hear the story I told my dad about what my daughter did to us yesterday? We've been saying we had to go to this thing at 3 for like since March. So night before last, when I did the stream on this, I stayed up till like 4 in the morning before my birthday, and tried to get it working, everything working, and all that stuff. So I went to bed about 4 o'clock. My wife wakes me up at 6 for my daughter to tell me happy birthday and all this stuff before she goes to school, because we won't see her until later. Anyway, so I got 2 hours sleep there, 2.5 hours, whatever. So then after that, after all that's done, about 8 o'clock I get back into bed. So I get about another hour and a half. So I got 4 hours. So 3.5, 4 hours. So then I go, we get a call from my daughter. She goes, hey, I must have read the email wrong because this thing's not at 3 o'clock. It's at 12 o'clock. It's a 2.5-hour drive from here to Gainesville, Florida. And it's, it was like 9:56 when we got in the truck to go. So we were supposed to be there at 12. We actually ended up showing up at 12:11. And the truck barely got under 95 miles an hour all the way there. So, I will tell you the infill is 1,000% better. And I don't know if you can see it or not because it's so small. That is absolutely better. Oh, so much better. All right. But yes, it sucked. It really did. We got there, but we got there. Oh, we may or may not. We may not have ran 3 or 4 red lights. Close. Now, I'm not saying I saw it half a mile and just ran through a red light. It was yellow, 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 and I sped up, and it turned red before I got to the line running red lights. So, not really in danger of crashing my car. May have made the people on the cross, way go, oh, no, he's not going to stop. But wasn't close to crashing. I cussed at people a lot because they were going really slowly. I have to say, though, my wife was a trooper. She just closed her eyes and held on. Didn't hear much from her at all, other than, hey, you ran that red light. And I said, I know. And she goes, oh. That was about it. That was all I got. We're going to let the frog go. Now, you know that I didn't get on here until 8:30, so I'm going to go until 10:30. I didn't say that. I didn't say that this time. I just told her that I ran it on purpose instead of that. Those are what you call orange lights. All right. Well, no, I mean, really and truthfully, the bottom layer does look better. No, somebody wasn't chasing me. I had to be there on time. The bottom layer does look better, but no, it really doesn't look much better than the last one I printed. I'm on layer 3 now. Let me pause this. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, okay. Pause. And I'm gonna cancel it to get the head out of the way. This is the 3rd layer of this frog. Okay. Oh, kind of hard to get to. There we go. As you can see around the outside here, the infill's not very good. It's smooth. It really is. It's nice. Everything looks good. So let's go back to my other settings. Hold on. Let me see. Because I may need to undo the settings I did for this frog. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start this benchy. We are not going to see this benchy complete. Because, alright, so let's go with the 3D benchy G code, which is the big benchy. That's this one. That's my big benchy, which printed so well on the outside and that type of stuff. So let's do that and hit yes. And then we will get to see how the bottom layer actually looks. Because this one was perfect. I mean, this bottom layer was fantastic. And my temperatures were higher. Everything was 240 and blah, blah, blah. So let's do that. And we'll watch this print for a bit. Then we can talk. You know, it's really funny, Alan. The division that I work for, at my job, we are writing red light camera software. That's what I do. No, it's right now, Sean. We're getting it dialed in. Everything now is purely settings and getting everything done like it's supposed to be. No, I'm not printing in PETG. This is all PLA. Yeah, no, the hard, you can't even hear this thing running, Sean. This thing is running so well. But it's all, no, I did not add a block for my plate. Yeah, and I'm not sure that's necessary, Robbie Mac. I may need to up the extrusion width, you know, on my bottom layer, which could have been the cause. But we'll find out. Let's see if it does this benchy as well as it does, because if so, I'll go back to those settings. Me too, Lightspeed. What's really cool though is whenever I hit the print button, I know it's going to print. Yeah, I got a hanger. Come on, get off. But I know it's going to print. That's what's cool about this. That's what really makes me excited about this hardware setup. Because it just prints. That's all I want. I just want printers that just print. And I don't know if y'all can't really see that. I don't have an angle so that y'all can see that better. Look at that. I mean, come on. Look at that. But I mean, this thing is friggin' printing like gangbusters. Let me set the damn focus. I can't stand that, and I hope it don't give somebody epilepsy or something. Configure video. Turn off the autofocus. Yeah, dude, it was POS right out of the gate, Shy. It's down here in a box. But it would never be consistent, ever. I would get it printing perfect layers, and then it wouldn't. And then I would try it again, and then it wouldn't. And believe me, we spent a lot of hours trying to calibrate and get it correct, and it just wouldn't. I don't think I can get a better angle, guys, than that. Maybe I'll get a little closer. But I mean, that for a first layer, that's pretty good. As I said, this filament has been sitting in the humidity forever. It's not perfect, Lightspeed. It is not perfect. I see some gaps in between some things there that I don't like. But it's pretty damn close. But remember, this is the filament running at 240 degrees. It is set at 240 right now. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind having to run hotter. It's not that, but why? Why would I have to run hotter? This is a volcano. This thing is printing fantastically, I have to say. It's backwards? Yeah, no joke. And I'm trying to be quiet so you can hear this in the background. Here, let me turn the mic just a little bit. There you go. Now you have to remember, y'all have amplified sound, so it's probably louder to you than it is to me. Yeah, right now it's at 25% though, light speed. That's the thing. You can't hear it over your printer, Alan? That's cool. But that was one of the worst complaints about this. It was so loud. And it's the drivers. I mean, of course it's the drivers on the board. But it's just ridiculously loud. %50 overlap? Wow. That's a lot. And see, for some reason, it looks like it forgot the part between the 3 and the T. Everything else is butter smooth except for that. I don't know. We're going to let it run. But anyway, thanks for all your help for getting it as far as it is. I mean, we're going to continue tomorrow. I'm going to try some prints on it today. In between football games, I will make sure that I get some stuff printed. I really want to print a big fox. And thanks to Carl Brown, I have a complete roll of Nightshade to print that fox in. And dude, I am so looking forward to it. The Nightshade purple, I really want to do it. Well, and that's, you know, Tinker, the thing is, you're right. I mean, I just need to sit and do like Tom does and spend hours getting the slicer ready to go. Because right now, it's not. It's just not ready to go. And I think Tom sent me, I hope I opened it. I think I did. I thought I opened it in a, yeah, I did, right there. It's Filament Frenzy's Castle. His FFF for the, okay. I will download that right now. No, I don't know what is this? No, I'm not running an installer. No, what the hell is that? Why is it asking me to download? It's asking me to download and install engine add droplet. No, let's throw in some friggin', and it wasn't Tom's fault. There we go. All right. I'm going to tell you I'm happy with it right now. I mean, like you said, I could probably go up on the overlap. And we will get to see this benchy, because I'm going to let it run. I have had 0 skipping. The extruder is clean. And that's a big plus, because even before, I want to see what it does on the infill before we get off here, though. No, Tom, when I went to download the thing, it tried to download and install some software when I clicked to download the first time. Second time, it downloaded the file. So it wasn't that. I think it was MediaFire or whatever, and normally MediaFire is pretty good. Oh, I am so loving it. This is more like the Delta that I wanted right here. This is what I was expecting when I got the Delta. It took you forever to get that done, didn't it, Robbie Mac? You had to go find a website that would do upside down text. Or did you just come up? You did that, didn't you? That's pretty good, because the end's not backwards, so that's all right. No, I didn't. What did Mr. Buttram ask me? Did that 5? Yeah, it turned out, but it was not extruded correctly. The infill was shot out. That's why I stopped it. It was not going to be correct. So I will do a 500% frog again. I want that's full build volume on this. You can't. If I printed it any bigger, it would try to print off of the. No, no, it's fine. It's fine. I can tell you right now on the infill on the letters, it's better. But anyway, let the infill run one more time. Then we'll be out of here. Hold on. Gizmo duck with you last night. I'm going to kill. Well, I will tell you, I've burnt my first hour and a half of college game day on here with y'all. Oh, it feels better. The infill feels better. It's smoother. The other one had little peaks on it. It was sharp as it would come across. I mean, you can feel the tops very badly. It looks like old dry filament. It looks like old wet filament is what it looks like. Because it is wet. The humidity. I've got a hole over there in it. I don't know. It didn't stick or something. But the infill is actually sticking together, which is cool. Because that's something it wasn't doing even in these models here. It was not sticking correctly together. We'll see. Let it get up above the letters. It looks better, Tom. It does look better. So we will continue to play with the slicer tomorrow, not today. I'm going to print a couple of models on here. No oversized stuff. And see what we get. I do need to revert back to my settings in the Simplify profile. Edit process. I'm going to leave that. Had it on auto extrusion, that's fine. On the layer, those are all good. Additions, infill, we 12%. I'm gonna make that 130. Temperatures, primary extruder 240, 235, and 230. That's what I had it on. Cooling 0, 25, and 40. That's good. G-code, scripts, speeds, everything good to go. 100 millimeters a second. We're going to do that. And we're good right there. So what's everybody else got planned for today? Anybody fishing? Going fishing today, Buttram? That sounds like a winner, buddy. Shoot more video. Gotcha. Barbecue school football. Printing and tinkering. Sanding and painting and working on the barn. Watching football and feeding me. That sounds like a friggin' winner right there, woman. Sean's got the same crap, different day. Nap, then I'm well nap and maybe eat some food, then nap. I hear you, llama. You're gonna fly your new 3-inch in the backyard. You might want to zip your britches up. Keep it in your pants. No, I'm just kidding, man. I get you. I need to take my drone out, and I've been saying it for friggin' 3 months now and ain't took it out yet. It's not gonna happen today. May do it tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow would be good. Get the drone out and see what they're doing next door. My dad come in and said they bought the property next door. It's been an acre that's been undeveloped for, oh God, 30 years, 40 years. And I've been thinking about buying it, but, you know, nah. Now they can come in here and they can be upset that hopefully they'll put up a privacy fence, though, and I don't have to worry about them. But, you know, it could be the owners just getting it cleaned up so that somebody will buy it. Or they may be cleaning it up because there's an old trailer in there that, you know, they said take away or something. I don't know. That infill feels so much better. Not going to lie. So much better. Don bought the land. Come live there, buddy. It'll be fine. You know what they say, good fences make good neighbors. What's up, 3D Nooblet? Man, you got here just in time for me to leave. That right, Joe? I hear you. Yeah, dude, where I live at, on plus or minus 1 acre of land? I don't think so. The infield's looking much better, guys. Much better on this benchy. No skipping of the extruder. The extruder's nice and clean. No plastic, no nothing. So, anyway, they're putting up a Walmart in that lot. I doubt it, Shy-Sty. Not here, buddy. But anyway, guys, that's 10:30. We're going to get out of here. We will see you tomorrow. I've got to set up that event. It's right here on the Country Club. Fun in the Country Basement will happen tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 4 to 6. We will be right here with Chris Riley from Chris's Basement and Fun King 3D with Xander and Glenn. Hopefully Xander will hang around for a little bit this time. He was in here earlier. But, you know, we sit around, we chit-chat. Y'all guys join in. I don't know if either of the other guys has a guest or not. I do not this week, so we'll see what's going on. But we'll see you then. Everybody have a great day. Go root on your favorite college team or go fishing like Mr. Buttram or do whatever you're going to do. Everybody have a great day. If you want to, jump over and watch Sean. He's going to be working on some models, I'm sure. Thank you, Shy-Sty. Appreciate you being here. Guys, y'all have a great day. Now we can go plan a menu.